Inertia in our daily lives. For example, on suddenly applying brakes of a moving vehicle, the person sitting inside it voluntarily bends in the forward direction and the items in the vehicle also slide forward. You must have felt this too. Give some more examples on such situation. Can you tell why does this happen? Discuss among yourself. Sometimes when sudden brake is there in the vehicles, we move forward. That means we bend forward, we bend front side. All these are because of what? Because of the force. Okay, without having any force, otherwise if there are no brakes, if there is no sudden stop, if the vehicle is moving where with the same speed, we will sit in the same position. If the vehicle is not moving with the same speed, if the different frictions are there, if the different surfaces of the road is there, so different external forces applied, so we move forward and our position will be changing. A person sitting inside a moving vehicle is in motion along with the vehicle. When the vehicle comes to a halt, that means sudden stop, the lower body of the person which is in contact with the seat comes to rest immediately while the upper body remains in motion due to inertia. That means our seat, our buttocks will be in the same position, but our upper body will be moving when the sudden stop comes. If with the same speed vehicle is going, means we are also sitting the proper position, in the same position without bending here and there. So we also move with the vehicle. Okay, that is the one. So, and the person sitting inside the vehicle bends forward. Similarly, you can tell why a person bends backwards when the vehicle starts to move suddenly. So, when it start to move suddenly, we move back side, and when it suddenly stop, we move front side. Discuss among yourselves. So, all these things we study now here. So, inertia and mass. Mass means weight. Inertia means what? Unless we apply external force, the vehicle or any object will not come to rest, or it will not come to stop, or it will not move. It is called as a inertia. From all examples that are given until now, we can see that every object resists any change in its state, whether it is rest or in motion. It does not want to change its state and wants to remain in its initial state of motion. This characteristic of an object is called inertia. Okay, so that means everything is want to be change initial motion. Okay, inertia means you understand only unless external force is applied, object will not move or it will not come to rest. So now we see one example. Okay. Take two plastic bottles A and B. Fill water bottle B. Draw both the bottles by pushing them with your hand. Which bottle fell easy? Okay. Two bottles we are taking. B bottle is with full of water. A bottle is empty. So, which bottle very easily we drop it down? We drop down the empty bottle very easily. So, on empty bottle we apply the less force because it has no weight. But filled bottle we apply the more force. Okay. Fill water. For the filled water bottle we apply more force. Okay, we apply more force. Why we apply more force? Because it has the weight, it has the mass. Mass means weight. But the empty bottle, okay, A is the no water. Here no water, empty bottle. It has we use the less force. Why we use the less force? Because less weight it has. Okay, more weight means we should use the more force. Less weight means we use the less force. So like this only. So when person is riding bicycle, when a single person, it is easier to bring it to halt. Halt means sudden stop by applying brakes. But when a friend of yours sit behind you, if somebody is sitting behind you, it is difficult to apply brakes because of what? And difficult to stop. Why? Because of the weight which is behind of you. Okay. So more weight means we should need to add the more force, less weight, less force. Okay, so that is the one. So measurement of resistance of an object. Resistance means bring to stop, okay, towards any change in its state. Towards any change in its state, which means that mass is the measure of the property of inertia of any object. If the mass of an object is more, the inertia will be greater. The SI unit of the mass is kilogram. Mass means weight. So here what they are telling, if the weight is more, so inertia will be more. If the weight is less, inertia will be less. Okay, so that is the one. So resistance meaning is what? Trying to stop from doing or fighting back against. It is called as a resistance. So inertia means what? Unless we apply the external force, the vehicle or anything will not come to rest. To stop also we should apply the force, and to move also we should apply the force, the external force. It is called as inertia. So if the weight is more, we need more inertia. If the weight is less, we need less inertia. So the SI unit of the mass is what? Kilogram. So write in your notebook the definition of the inertia, and then what is that? This also you write. What I am telling now, lower friction means the object can cover more distance. Higher friction means the object can cover lesser distance. If the friction is 0 means the vehicle can go with the same speed. Okay, and then you write the more force means more weight means we need more inertia. Less weight means we need less inertia. The SI unit of the mass is the kilogram. Mass means weight. Okay, so the SI means what? System of international units. International means internationally, whole world level they use the same unit for the mass, kilogram. Okay, so once again till here you read in your textbook. If you don't understand the meanings, you see the meanings of the friction, resistance, okay, force and inertia in the dictionary. You can find it. Thank you students. Tomorrow we see about the balanced and unbalanced force